Good afternoon, everyone. This is Stephen with SG Saber Design, and today we have another Evoflex on the table. This was sent in by Dave after seeing a previous one that I've done, and he wanted his previously baselit Evoflex upgraded with Proffie and NeoPixel and all the bells and whistles. And this is what we have for him. This is another weathered one. Slightly different clamp card than the previous one, but otherwise very similar. One thing, Dave, this is your set screw for your blade. This I have put a little bit of Loctite on. Do not use that. That will interfere with the chassis. We have a 2-button setup. We have our activation and our auxiliary. Once again, we've drilled these and put in a couple of brass hat switches. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've done inside. There is inside, which you might be able to see, a small 5mm spacer. I will get that stuck in a little bit better. That just provides a little bit of extra support for this. This is tight enough that it's not going to move normally, but when you slide a blade in and push, it could slide back just a little bit, and if that happens, you're not going to be making contact with your switches anymore. So as long as that's in there, you'll be good. So this is a kind of a tight fit, so you just kind of pull it straight out, and as you can see, we've got our 3 contacts here, and might kind of see in there where that's hitting. So when you put this in, make sure your control board is up and lined up with this. So as you put it in, you can see through these little fins here. Just make sure as you get here, those are perfectly centered. Just kind of wiggle it just a little bit, and then just slide it all the way in until this meets. And that's when you're all the way in. So let's go ahead and take a look at the chassis. This is very similar to the one that I've done previous. Boy, I've got to get myself a new stand. Give me just 1 second here, folks. I apologize. Now everything's loose. Okay. So, once again, we have our crystal chamber with a real quartz point. This time we went with a copper colored chamber, and we've got stainless rods here. Proffie 3.9, stock V4 Eco PCB. You can get to your SD card right here, which is like a pair of tweezers. It'll slide right out, and then when you're ready to put it back in, just kind of drop it there and slide it in, and it's lined up perfectly. We've got onboard switches. You've got an activation and aux. 18650 battery. This will actually work with anything from a unprotected flat top 18650 Hydrain all the way up to a flat or a protected button top battery like this one. Down here at the bottom, we've got our Smuggler's Outpost 28mm Elite speaker. So let's go ahead and put in a battery. Put that in there. And we've got our kill switch right here. And now we're on. You can see that our crystal is pulsing. There are 2 pixels lighting this, one in the bottom and one in the top. So we get really good lighting on that. The reason we want really good lighting for this is because once we insert this here, and one thing to be careful when you are putting this in, when it's turned on, these pins, as long as it's not active, they're not live, but we don't want to, the power pins, I believe, those are always live. So we don't want to touch it against anything. So just gently line it up. And once again, we're going to slide that in all the way. And throw on our grip. And as you can see, you can see that crystal pulsing through the mesh in there. You can See the light coming out of there. It was really cool. So, once again, we have our activation and auxiliary. So, now I have the volume turned down, so I'm going to show you, because I don't know if you know how to do this on a Proffie yet, but to adjust your volume with the blade off, you're going to hold the activation button and then tap the aux button.
Enter volume menu.
And we've got voice prompts. We went with Dinjarin. So now once we're in the volume menu, we're just going to twist it either to the right or the left. Right, and it'll go up.
Maximum volume.
And if you want to hit
maximum volume,
keep that, you just hit one of the buttons. Otherwise you can turn it back.
Minimum volume.
So just
exit volume menu.
Got it in the middle here. You can adjust that however you like. Now, if you want to find out your battery percentage, you do the opposite. You hit the aux and then hit the power.
Battery level 86%.
Okay. Let me go ahead and throw this is a 1-inch blade. I'm just going to use a 30 centimeter test blade. And you do need a 2mm hex wrench to tighten that up. This is set for a 32-inch blade. Now I did notice that with this one, this is a 89 Sabers test blade, and it slides in perfectly. One of my 32-inch blade was very tight going in. It goes in, but so if you get one that's a bit tight, a little bit of sanding around there will make that perfectly usable. So to use this, we hit our power button, our activation, and this is the Silver Sheen. This was one that Dave had me purchase for him, that he really wanted on this saber. So let's go through some of the others.
Kenobi.
Got Obi-Wan.
This party's over.
Mace Windu. You can see that the crystal in there is changing with every one we select. We've got a lot of grayscale fonts here that he chose as well.
What is it? Father's light saber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
The Emperor.
You will try.
Anakin.
Kylo Ren.
Mercenary from Grayscale as well. Now this is also set up for twist to activate. And twist to deactivate. So just a quick right hand twist will activate it. Same to deactivate. And that's on any of these. Everyone has to have a Darth Vader.
The Jedi Order fell a long time ago.
Ahsoka. This one's Seethe from Grayscale. Love the sound of this one.
We are no Jedi.
Got Balin.
Going somewhere?
Shin. They both have pretty much the same color blade.
I am told it is the dark saber.
Kestis going now.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Rey Skywalker.
The silver sheen.
And we're back. So, Dave, if you have any questions, comments, anything that you want changed, or anything else you want done, let me know. If not, we can get this in the mail maybe today yet. If not, first thing tomorrow morning. If you have any questions, please reach out. Anyone else needs any work done, sgsaberdesign.etsy.com, or you can just leave a message in any one of these videos and I'll get back to you. Everyone have a great day, and may the Force be with you.